ladies and gentlemen, there is no easy way to say this, but as I'm sure by now, most of you people have heard the devastating news that has shaken pop culture, the anime world, and especially the Dragon Ball world to its very foundation and broken our hearts. Because, guys, yes, as you all know by now, Akira Toriyama Sensei, the genius behind the original Dragon Ball manga, has unfortunately passed away on March the 1st of 2024, with the announcement going public on March 7th of 2024. Everybody, just uttering those words finally in video format, it still brings all the emotions up. So, first and foremost, I want to say I dedicate this video to the genius mind that was Akira Toriyama Sensei, and rest assured, Sensei, you may have had to leave us still slightly early at only 68 years old due to a subdural hematoma, which, for those of you that don't understand medical terminology, everybody, what a hematoma basically means is that Akira basically died from a blood clot / bleeding in his brain, possibly from hitting his head really hard on something. But again, just take a minute to absorb that in. Akira Toriyama, the man responsible for bringing the millions of us that are Dragon Ball fans from all over the world together for the past 40 years, and for the over 45 years of his career that he was in the manga industry, is gone. And when I initially saw the news come up on March 8th, actually, I didn't want to believe it. It brought tears to my eyes because, guys, the impact that Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball and Dr. Slump and his work on Dragon Quest, the video games, but in particularly what he was able to do with Dragon Ball goes beyond saying. And if you need any proof that Akira's passing is a significant, is a truly dark day, obviously, for the anime community, but the level of coverage that that Akira's passing is getting has been unbelievable. I don't even think he would have been able to believe it. But once again, guys, I truly never thought I would still be on YouTube when this unbelievably shattering occasion would occur. Obviously, this day has to come for all of us at some point in our lives. It's the ultimate consequence of life. But just to know that the man that brought us so much joy for 40 years it is sadly no longer with us. is just enough to 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 honestly bring grown individuals to tears. Now, now, obviously, guys, what for 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 all the people that poke fun at Akira's modern handling of the Dragon Ball Super manga bullet points that he would make, now is not the time to do that. Now is the time, however, to celebrate the genius and legacy of this brilliant man's life. And guys, if you are somebody around my age or older, 28 to about 40, 28 being my spectrum now, you owe a lot of happy memories to Toriyama Sensei. And just to give you an example, even Eiichiro Oda Sensei and Masashi Kishimoto and Tite Kubo Sensei have already expressed how much they admired and respected Akira Toriyama. And obviously, guys, with the passing of Akira, a true era in Japan's manga industry has come and gone, because, and I say this with a heavy heart, Akira Toriyama was the greatest manga artist to have ever lived, and I don't care what anybody has to say about that, because if it were not for Akira writing Dr. Slump and eventually creating Dragon Ball in '84, then there might not have been Naruto in the way that Kishimoto Sensei designed him. Oda would have still probably came up with One Piece, but again, they would not have had the inspiration they had it not been for the characters that Akira brought to life 40 years ago this year. And truly, guys, this is also a time to think that, wow, this man is so iconic that he's even getting news outlets such as CBS, ABC, the BBC, USA Today, and even probably CNN to at least give him a moment of recognition. That doesn't happen unless you were somebody in your industry that was truly revered and respected. Now, obviously, guys, we all know that Akira was an infamously private individual, and in fact, Akira has already been laid to rest in a private and tranquil funeral in accordance with his wishes, and his wife and children have requested the people of Japan to not send any gifts to their home or or conduct any interviews with them at this time or probably now ever, because they are obviously dealing with more than just the loss of a brilliant author and artist. They are obviously dealing with the loss of a father, a husband, possibly even a grandfather by this point. But guys, Akira passing away on March 1st, it is and will forever be the true day that that quote unquote Dragon Ball officially died. Because guys, make no mistake, Dragon Ball probably will and is going to continue in some facet, but we have to realize Dragon Ball Daima, when and if it resumes production, is now the last product with animation to have Akira's input. And a lot of people are already speculating that Taro will now be taking over, since he was the main person that Akira communicated with, besides some of his original editors over the internet. But now is not the time to think about any of that, because the world has lost a true genius. Think about it, guys. For millions of us, our gateway into anime, or just that type of action cartoon in general, was thanks to Akira's work finally getting localized over here in the West in the late 90s and early 2000s, with millions of us from all around the world watching Dragon Ball Z episodes and Dragon Ball episodes on Toonami every day after school. And we owe all those hours to the original work that Akira crafted. And in a way, guys, two of the original big three manga artists are now gone. We have Takahashi Sensei, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Berserk was never a member of the quote-unquote anime big three, but Kentaro Miura is gone as well, and now Akira sadly joins them at the age of only 68. So that means, guys, three of the most iconic mangaka to ever put a story to pen are sadly no longer among us, and they all have a legacy that will forever be remembered. But I dare say again, Akira's legacy and memory will outshine them all, because, guys, again, Akira inspired and influenced Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball influenced and inspired so many people just to start their own manga. Without Akira Sensei, that there would probably not have been My Hero Academia, no Jujutsu Kaisen, no Chainsaw Man, maybe not even Kenshin or Yu Yu Hakusho. And again, just the magnitude of this loss is something that truly we will never experience something like this ever again. Because, guys, this isn't like losing your average celebrity. This is on the level, and even higher, than the day we lost Kevin Conroy. And Kevin's passing brought me to tears as well. But when I saw Akira's name in 1955 to 24 pop up on my Instagram feed, my heart just instantly broke, because we have lost a true genius, a legend, an icon in every sense of the word, and a personal hero of mine, and so of them, and many other people around the globe. So, Akira Sensei, just saying thank you for all the memories that you have given me over the past 28 years of life, being a fan of Dragon Ball from seeing it the first time on Cartoon Network back when I was little, just doesn't seem like enough. But I say it one last time. Thank you, Akira Toriyama Sensei. Rest assured, we will keep your memory and legacy and flame alive and burning forever, because now, even though you sadly had to head to Otherworld early, you will truly never die, because now you will live in the memories and hearts of every single person that has ever been a Dragon Ball fan. So again, everybody, please just take your own personal moment of silence to remember the greatest manga artist who ever lived. And again, rest in power to the greatest manga artist who ever lived, Akira Toriyama Sensei. We will never forget everything you did for us. This, I promise. And Akira, the anime world and the world of pop culture has a big empty seat at its table now that you're gone. But rest assured, nobody, and I mean nobody, will ever be able to fill it, because you left behind a legacy and characters that can truly never be forgotten, because you, through your creative genius, you gave us light, you gave us inspiration. You were a hero to look up to and will always will be. So again, I say, rest in power to the greatest manga artist who ever lived. Thank you for everything that you gave us for 40 years, Akira Toriyama Sensei. The entire world is still crying for your loss, Sensei. But rest assured, we will never forget, and you will truly live on forever in this industry, because people will never be able to deny the level of impact you had. So again, rest in peace to the legendary Akira Toriyama. Rest in power, Akira. Thank you. Goodbye. And we love you. Thank you truly for changing my life and all of our lives in the Dragon Ball fandom. Rest in power, Akira Toriyama Sensei. We will miss you every single day. And truly, guys, now that Akira is gone, I feel like the key member of our Dragon Ball family is gone as well. But again, rest in power to Akira Toriyama Sensei. Arigato Sensei. You will never be forgotten. This I promise. Rest in power.